welcome back to 25 Sweet Peas. Today I am showing or swatching the Zoya Sunset palette, which is another palette release which I'm excited about. So all of the polishes in this little release have a very cohesive color story. They work well together, and in this case they all kind of scream fall. So if you are a fall lover, this is going to be perfect for you. So the first shade is called Honey, and I feel like this is kind of like the standard golden leaf color that y'all see in the fall in the areas that have changing colors. And this one covered really nicely in 2 coats. I feel like it would even cover better probably with the bigger brush, but just for the sake of like keeping things consistent, I went ahead and kept it. You guys were pretty 50-50 split, so I just did it for this time, but if there's a collection coming up that I would probably like use a ton, I'll go ahead and switch out too. This is definitely not my color palette, but it is great for fall people. This one is called Cory, and this is kind of like that burnt orange vibe. It definitely has some red tones in it. It's very like, I would say, popular among nail polishes right now. I've seen a lot of brands kind of release a shade like this, so if you've got a few other fall collections, you might want to think about that one first. This next one is called Jackie, and the like press pictures that I saw for this, it just like, it looked like it was going to be much darker than it is, but it definitely pulls more of a burnt red shade here, I would say. And like I said, it's brighter than what I saw in like press release pictures. So I feel like if you saw this online, may or may not have been 100% accurate. However, I feel like on all the screens that I checked on, the footage that I did get feels pretty accurate to what I see like in real life. Then the next shade is Colin, and Colin is kind of your brown shade that has hints of orange in it. So maybe we're talking like Georgia dirt. I don't know, maybe kind of that clayish like brown shade. But also I feel like Georgia is probably a little bit redder than this, but I think you kind of get what I mean by that if you have ever been through the state of Georgia. Then the next shade is Dion, and this one is definitely kind of like your deep dark chocolate brown shade. Covered really nicely in 2 coats. All of these actually covered really nicely in 2 coats and had good formulas. They were easy to work with, and of course when you switch out the brush, they're going to be even easier to work with. But I'm going to show you a look at all of them. So at the time of actually filming this and narrating this, these are not up on the Zoya website yet, so I will keep you guys kind of up to date down in the description box when I learn things. We were allowed to share it as of October 1st, so I went ahead and waited, and now I'm showing you, and I have yet to see it hit the Zoya website, but I would assume or guess, because you know what they say about assuming, that this will come out in a similar form to the Rose palette. So I would imagine that we'll see different like bundles and options for purchasing this, and I don't know if these polishes will be available to purchase individually. I've not seen that yet with the Rose palette, so it'll be interesting to see how this one comes about. And I really just like this whole palette concept that Zoya has been working with lately. I feel like it's fun. I love a collection with a color story, and these just work perfectly. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!